Who's there?
There are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths want to escape the Institute? Yeah. Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me.
And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play.
Why do these objects keep...
Because I moved them. Here's the...
Maybell. A whole lot of shaking going on.
I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. Speak for itself.
Come on, play.
Playing games with me, huh?
Open fire!
Nice and quick. You can trust me.
Get in there!
Let's go.
One more obituary.
Come on, girl.
I wonder if this is normal for other journalists. Come on, we don't have to do this.
In this?
Hope you made your peace.
Get warmed up over here.
Got him. No auto and no brain.
Drop it. Already. Lights him out.
Shit, get down.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Butcher Pete. Just doing butcher sorts of things, I guess.
Here's trouble.
Anyone's fan is basically butcher. I'm sorry for what I just said. Okay, that was Roy Brown. Well, here's I guess you'd say, unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, knights? Soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were spotted in the Commonwealth.
Doesn't seem like a great place to live.
Sounds like they were, well, they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But the Vault Dweller showed up and gave them a hand. Or a gun. Or something. The Vault Dweller helped them, is what I'm trying to say. Guess they'll probably be on their way soon. Right? Oh, we're gonna die! Oh!
Next is, One More Tomorrow by Frankie Caro. It's a little sad. But that's okay.
It's called shooting straight, rookie.
Wish it hadn't come to that. Can't believe.
That's it. Hey,
Just let me... No.
hey.
What can... I do. I can carry something if you need me to.
Jeffries, Lee got the recorder working. So this the sort of detail you had in mind when you signed up for the Gunners? Hauling luggage from Linwoods for some robot butler? What was his name? Wellerton? Wellingham?
Not now, Private. Where's Connors? He's not at his post.
Oh, sorry, sir. The lieutenant said he found some tracks. Wanted to check them out. Private Martin.
Tracks? What track? What the hell is that?
Oh my... Connors! Where's the rest of him?
Jesus. Found us. Sergeant Lee, grab the case. Do not let that thing out of your sight. Everyone inside the museum, now!
Major! Major!
Blue, what the hell's up there?
Point the way. You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
Your thoughts?
Hard to believe I'm roaming with my own pre-war relic.
You just heard crawl out.
Your thoughts?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
That's all.
Sure.
seen the, well, there's this article in the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was asked to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Everybody, kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess.
Uranium fever is on next, and well, I'm pretty sure enough time has gone by that we can all find the humor in this subject. Maybe.
My God.
Bob Crosby there. That's a good one, huh? Thank you, Bob. You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I mean, here's Ray Smith with "Right Behind You, Baby," a song that really sounds different when you hear it at 2 in the morning, whispered really close in your ear. You know.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
A nest full of Deathclaw eggs. A dozen, maybe more. Smashed to bits. Except this one. No wonder they wouldn't tell us what was in that case. If I'd known, I would have personally told the gunner bosses and that glorified liquor cabinet in Wellingham to take those Diamond City caps and stuff them. I guess we know why that Deathclaw tracked us all the way from Linwoods now. We stole their damn kids. Christ. Maybe if we just return the eggs. Oh, hey, Mama. You looking for this?
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
No patient.
You cause trouble, there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall do so disdainfully. Let me know when you're ready to order.
You waiting on a delivery? Of some Deathclaw eggs, maybe?
What are you... Oh, the eggs. Oh, you must be with those, gunny people. Though your superior had implied there would be more of you, but... Oh, no matter. The negotiated fee was 200 caps per egg. A generous amount indeed, considering your tardiness. Though our clientele do expect nothing short of the most pristine Deathclaw eggs. Now, do you have something for me?
Here. Take it.
At last. What, is this it? Where are the rest?
Sorry. That's the only one that made the trip. There were... complications.
Well then, I suppose this will have to do. Yeah, for a less than adequate job, but a job nonetheless. And the special request your superior made? Major Jeffries, was it? I trust you can get this to its destination. Don't just go waving it around willy-nilly.
Wellingham! Has my meal finally arrived?
Oh, yes, sir. Endless apologies for the ludicrous lateness of it all. It shall be ready post-haste. You, on your way now. I've yoked a poach.
That was, Winona Harris. If you're the kind of person who is, tired of living in Diamond City, and you maybe want a adventure or something, I guess you have a new option. The settlement of, Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there. Good luck to them with, you know, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe the it's not other news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous, I bet. Next is some Cole Porter.
The back.
Nice.
Did you try rebooting the... Oh, you already got it. Nice.
Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. Yeah, we know. You poor dead bastard. We know.
Movement detected. Curious. Hostile sensor reading detected.
Hello? Is someone present? I was in error. No enemy detected.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's cash nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before. Look around. Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives.
Sensors indicating concealed organic life form.
Someone's not interested in visitors.
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up. We can give our friends a little surprise.
Why are you hiding?
sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs a
It would appear my target has... You must die now.
Sweet.
Terminated.
Initiated.
Real bad move.
Still in one piece. Could probably spend a lifetime sorting through all this old intel.
We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Where did you go?
Whoever or whatever you are, I... know you are out there.
That's it.
Gone. Excellent.
Is someone present?
Hostile. Utilizing stealth detected. Curious.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing this.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Never mind.
Hello?
Damn. Lost him.
Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. I know you are still there. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway. I'm glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever. Here comes Bing Crosby, saying we should accentuate the positive. I guess that was easy if you were Bing Crosby.
Nice.
Can't keep you out.
Scanning. If they return, I will be ready. You must be terminated. Please come out.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salis Grote, Suprema Lex.
Open says me.
Looks like someone skipped out of here in a hurry.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
Why are you giving this to me?
Our best agents carry special ordnance made by Tinker Tom. He's... well, you'll know when you meet him. Call this gun a vote of confidence. Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
Hell yeah.
The elevator's at the end of the hall. Should be easy to power up and get out since we already cleared the
Appears
path,
to be nothing.
right?
Perhaps my sensors need calibration. Movement detected. Curious. Is someone present? Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Deacon.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a...
Uh-huh. Let's find...
Together with you?
Hello? You must die now, human.
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Billy Ward.
Going up.
And the Dominoes. Not just Billy. They were there too. Hey, so there's this bit of news that might interest you. If not, hang on a minute and I'll go back to the music that we usually play. If you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know that the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived. The Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And there's, well, I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably not, right? Segue, back to the music. I guess. This is personality. If you got it, you should appreciate it, because it's not necessarily common. Johnny Mercer.
and the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true. And then some.
If you didn't have the prototype, I'd think you're both lying through your teeth.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Call me Bullseye.
From what Deacon says of your fighting skills, Bullseye seems apt. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched. This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary... feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done.
Listen up, everyone. This...
Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
She did the switchboard op with Deacon. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all.
Recalibrating.
One more hour till my shift ends.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and...
Desdemona.
Glad to have you aboard. Before you joined us, you wanted my help with something. I'm listening.
All you need to know is there's a machine that can get me inside the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The Interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
What's a dead drop?
Come on, Blue. This is an amateur hour.
Oh, dear Lord. A dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
The world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
All along, the bastards have been teleporting personnel to the surface. Is there nothing?
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. Psh, by the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. It's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop off the materials there. Or you could build your own platform somewhere else, I guess. Your call.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors.
Hey.
The census sweep
Zion
says you're
City
clean.
Surplus.
Hooray!
Now open 24
free.
hours a day. Management reserves the right to refuse service to anyone, especially synths.
I'm relieved, actually.
Now here's Connie Allen with a song that's...
We're all the
It's
synths
about-
got.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy.
Space travel.
Pam.
Here's Rocket 69.
Agent Bullseye has arrived. I have a mission for you. Without increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, Odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution: a new distribution center needs to be established.
So, give me the details.
Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets. New distribution center will be codenamed Mercer Safe House. Good luck.
Glad you're with us.
You might want to focus on the valuable side.
What's that for?
You'll break your back wearing worthless shoes.
Got it.
Harris. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Elton Britt is next with a song that, well, frankly, it sounds very irresponsible for several reasons. Here's Uranium Fever.
Yes. That's it. Hey.
Hmm?
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case you got confused. I sometimes do. About a lot of things. So, there are some rumors out there
Hey,
in the
Help
Commonwealth
yourself.
that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. I forget. Here's music. Here's the, it's the ink spots.
Tinker Tom's been looking for you.
All right, go on, Bill. Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
Easy. I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
I'll get started.
Yeah, the sooner the better. After you get the getables, meet me at the build site. Cause the ammo should have some real oomph to it. Me and the boys been working on. You say safe? Yeah, man, I mean, well, probably. The math looks tight.
Tom's gonna be in heaven on this job.
Terry? Where's Terry? Too much nitroglycerin. Back to the drawing board.
Hey.
Just let me know.
chance to
I have
get
to make
inside
sure
the
this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal interceptor.
You need a metric ton of power to get this
I have to make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal interceptor.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Why drink dirty radioactive water when you could have it pure and bottled? Shen Kowalski's Clean Water Market. Straight from
Work
the
with
filter.
Tom. We'll do anything we can.
I have to make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal interceptor.
Tomorrow, which is pretty different from mine.
Work with Tom. We'll do anything we can to support you.
The beam emitter's alignment with the platform has to be perfect. Otherwise, we're just making art here.
Desdemona.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot?
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About Synth. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the all up. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Okay.
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
So, there's this thing I heard about. I'm not even really sure.
Sean, honey? What do you want me to do?
I don't know
There
you.
are stories
Go away. Father! Father, help me!
Well, it's some
There's someone here, help me!
that's being built out there in the Commonwealth.
Sean,
Father?
please.
Father, help me!
Calm down.
She's trying to take
I'll
me.
get you out of there.
Not for
Father,
sure.
help me!
This next part, well, I mean, it's just people talking.
Sean.
You know, it doesn't make it true.
S923,
Not
recall code
But
Cirrus.
it's been said. Well,
Fascinating, but
has something to
disappointing.
do with the Institute.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated.
Or make it
He's a
disappear.
prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and
if I
keep
were
an
you,
open mind.
And I saw this thing.
I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges.
You know, I'd run the
Let's
other way.
start anew.
Next time
I am
play some Cole
Father.
Porter. The song,
Welcome
yeah,
to the Institute.
The song is called "Anything Goes."
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hell of a story, but I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted in this wasteland. Radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. Let's start anew.
Father. That's your name?
Father is my
Just...
I promised answers.
Right.
But I need you to realize you have traveled very far. And so it's good to finally... I am. Yes. In the vault. But then you learn, is it really so hard? And here I am.
Hell of a story, but...
I'm glad you're willing. At that time, scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What? So they followed the best.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you all... The Institute, plenty of that was even in their attempts to But then the Institute... I was exactly... I am the...
Right? Sean.
It really is. I know there's more. The Institute.
Sure.
I've been a part of... And now...
69.
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes. That is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity.
Sure.
Will you take...
Right. All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps, and there are well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. Upper Stands residents only. What about some Nat King Cole? He's good, right? Can't go wrong. Nat King Cole.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these...
Excuse me, Doctor.
I don't know.
They weren't kidding.
Most of
You
them
really
have
are
lasted
here.
long past their
Well,
projected
all right.
lifespans.
I'm Allie.
If you ask me,
Allie Fillmore.
They were built
You can
pretty
think
well.
of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. Oh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll up.
My mommy says your father's mom, but he looks so much...
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that was productive.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Dr. Thompson, I know we're not that close.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo
Scanning.
thinks he can hide in his
Subject
office.
identified.
Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced...
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
You're here.
Now?
Glad you made it.
It's an honor to meet you,
package
man.
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results.
Feels like
and
this
they will this
project
time
has
as
been
well.
going on for months.
You'll see.
Doctor?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to report every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case
You had time to examine my latest reports on Batch
I sometimes
274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick.
Hi, Doc.
I wonder how the Warwick
Welcome.
family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must be
Clayton
close to 10
Holdren,
years old by now.
head of the Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable that any
I can't
child
wait
can
for you to see
survive
the
for
work
so
we're
long
doing.
up there, don't you think?
It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps, and there are well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this, Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. When someone named Big
Dr.
Maybell
Holdren's
says
synth
there's a
gorilla
whole lot
project
of
is
shaking
showing
going
promising
on,
results.
you can probably believe
Please
it.
don't get any germs on me.
Fair to say that's probably accurate. She's tremulous.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
You're gonna have to work pretty hard to impress anyone down here.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your
I
missions
wish
on
you
the
could have
surface.
known Father
How
as
may I
we
assist
have.
you today?
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Which I did, so I know it's true, and not just...
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway. I'm glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever. Here's a 60-minute man, and I mean, let's be honest here. It's not talking about how long
Heads
his
up.
naps are.
Shoot.
So,
Hey, Piper.
Time for some
Here it
travel
is.
fuel. Want one?
Nothing else for now.
Okay.
Heads up.
Sure. Take a peek.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
We're in this deep with the Institute
Wait.
as is.
Did you hear
Couldn't
something?
hurt to have someone with real
Oh, no,
combat
you
training
don't.
watching our backs.
Sloppy tactics, bad aim. This won't take...
That all you got?
should have given up. Target's gone. Where the hell? Nice try.
You're gonna pay for that.
Elder Maxson.
Free for the taking.
I really wanted that kill.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
What the hell was that? I've done this hundreds of times. Any different?
That was the 5 stars. Oh, 5 of them. Get it? Because it's funny? Sort of? No. No. Okay, not really. If you're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City and you maybe want a adventure or something, I guess you have a new option. The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded.
You're gonna fucking pay for that!
Good luck to them with, you know, the whole...
Come on.
In other news, it sounds like maybe...
Let's do this.
None of the news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. The Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for.
You call this a fight?
That's kind of crazy. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous. I bet. Here's Uranium Rock, a song about people getting rich by finding uranium. That worked out real well for all of us, didn't it? I'm joking. Just joking. It went poorly.
Behind cover, you moron! This should fight, God damn it, I need covering fire!
Hey, something's out there.